We're heading to the bins today. They don't like filming in there, so I'm going to do my best to sneak a couple videos and just do a little haul afterwards. So stay tuned, check out what I got. So it opens at 8 a.m. You can see some people in line. Other people just leave like a spot keeper, like a bag or a coffee cup. There's one dude I think gets there like 6 a.m. and then just sits in his truck till it opens. Just a FYI, the audio for this video is going to go in and out. My hand is gripped all the way around my camera, trying to conceal it a little bit. I'm not allowed to film these bins. But I go for the shoes first. Any pairs I see that are good, throw them in my cart, and then I look them up afterwards. Any singles I put up top in the little children's seat of the cart. I always go through one more last time before I leave and see if I can find any singles or trade with anybody who happens to have any other singles I'm looking for. So all in all, I'll probably do about 4 passes around the shoes. So here I found the other single to the New Balance boot I was looking for. I got my cart full of shoes. Now I got to go through them, see what I'm going to keep. So this rotation went on while I was still sorting my shoes, so I wasn't first in line to anything by any means, but I grabbed some toys, a couple things that I'm going to keep. My personal collection, that's a fake scope for my kids, a couple Starbucks cups, a couple pairs of shorts. Again, forgive the camera angles, I'm trying to hide my camera but show. Here they're rotating bins out so everyone's getting in line to the new row of bins. So I'm going to the hard goods section. There's going to be hard goods here, and I just passed the clothing section and then another set of bins of hard goods on the other side of the clothing section. As I turn around, on the right side, that whole wall, there's a row of bins, and that's where guys go in between rotations to separate their clothes. And I go behind them and pick out anything they threw back. So a lot of times it'll be good items, but if it's not vintage, they don't want it. Here's a new row of bins that just came out, so it's time to dig. Here's the audio of me checking out. Some things have different prices, like glassware and electronics, DVDs, CDs, and vinyl records all have individually they're a set price, but each one has a different price. A couple electronics.
124.
124.
Okay. Did you have a good time though?
Yes, I did.
You get
stocked up for a while. I'm good for a bit.
And then, where do you sell it?
eBay.
Oh, okay. Yep. So you don't have to deal with people.
So this is about twice as much as I normally get. I'm really just trying to stock up when I can and burn through it before I go back in, and instead of just going weekly or monthly. It probably will end up being monthly, but I want to get burned through the listings before I get pretty close to it to not have a big death pile. So here's everything I got. Got 3 IKEA bags full. Had to grab this black bag to fill it up. And then I had a little bit of overflow that I threw in this box that I had in the back of my truck. So let's sort everything out and see how much potential profit we got. So I got about $480 worth of shoes here, being conservative. With the best pairs being these Vans. These are a vintage 90s Vans in really good condition. Those will probably go around 50 or 60. These go from anywhere from 50 to 80. These redback boots. Got these canes are higher priced, probably maybe a $40 pair of boots. Everything else is pretty much bread and butter. These are kind of cool. I grabbed these. They're cheetahs, Nikes, and some Pro Wings. These look like they're all vintage. I gotta look into them a little bit more. I might just sell all 3 of them together. I just thought they were too cool to leave behind. I don't normally grab kids. These had a cool pattern. In really good condition. They're missing the laces. And then inside, some rifle paper co. I looked it up and these designs go for a decent amount. Oh, see, it says a tag. Look at that. Maybe they don't need laces. It's for military pants that were cut into shorts. Dickies shorts, I believe. Dickies work shorts. They're probably 10-15 bucks each. These I did not look up. It's just a floral pattern. I believe they're like Ralph Lauren. So maybe another 15 bucks. Some of these jeans, again, I didn't look up. I should have. Cruel Girl. There's some Wranglers. Some other Wranglers. Some Eddie Bauer. And some 511s. I don't know, 10-15 bucks each. Found a vintage autumn flag hanger thing. Shout out Commonwealth Picker. This is a Team Arctic, or the Arctic Cat, I believe, is like a snowmobile team. I'm completely honest, I did not look most of this stuff up. Buckwear, smoke 'em. Got a buck in the back. It's a cool shirt. Oh, this sweatshirt maybe 15. This shirt I meant to look up just because it feels like good quality. So I have no clue on that one. Couple hats, $10 a piece. Yes, I'm a creeper who grabs bras, or I guess these are bathing suit tops, but they're all Victoria's Secret. So I don't know. $15-20 each there. That's just a mossy oak hoodie. Kids Miller jersey, old, busted, Reebok. It's kind of interesting. 8K on Broadway. For nature's sake. Portland, Oregon, 1993. 10 Barrel Brewing. Beer stuff does well for me. It's probably 20 for me. Oh, then this is on Champion tag. It's Ithaca College. It's worn and distressed, but let's see, 50. So not counting what I'm going to keep, let's say at least 160 here. Here's a bunch of figures I grabbed. This half here is going to be for my collection. It's a cool little brain warp. Go up here, right by the bumpet. Got my 90s toys up there. This is like an X-Men toy figure. That's Krang. These are vintage Mortal Kombat guys. I believe that's Jax and Yellow Scorpion. This isn't old, but it's cool. It'll go on my video game shelf. Vintage Spider-Man. I don't think this is old, but it's cool. Go with my Turtles. And this guy's cool. This is a little McDonald's Halloween time toy. Little candy dispenser, 1998. So that's vintage. The rest of the, let's go up here too. Lights up. I'll go up here too. The rest of this stuff, I always grab Lego figures when I see them, but these are all Paw Patrol. Some of them are flocked, so I'm gonna do a couple different. Oh, they're missing their legs. I didn't see that. Oh. Well, I'm gonna do a couple different lots on these guys. I would say 30, at least 30 bucks here. Here's a plush I got. This brand makes these dinosaurs. It has a little squeaker inside. Um, so I grabbed this one. I'm like, okay, that's Barney, but it's actually made to be a knockoff Barney. But I grabbed the only two that looked like they were from Barney. And there's another dinosaur I didn't grab because it didn't look like a Barney dinosaur. But they have different dinosaurs they make, and then they happen to make these two that look like Barney. So, I'll have to look those up. Put the comps on the screen, so I forgot what those go for. I did not look these guys up. These are modern, but Bert and Ernie, $10 for the pair there. Let's just say, I believe that these are good. I'll say the $20 for the pair, 10, 20, 30. Let's see, $40 for all the plush, without looking them up. This guy's got tag, but he's not old. That's kind of cool. I gotta look into that. This guy I found. This is a wizard puppet. Anyways, that is weird enough. I looked it up. There's one listed for $50 and unsold. So that's what I went by. My cost on it is $2. If I get 40 bucks for these little guys and another 20 for him, I'll be happy. So $60 in plush. So I think it needs a new battery, and the recharging ports here are pretty corroded. Streamlight, I believe they sell even without the battery for like $20 or so. It's electronics, and my bins are 69 cents a pound, so this maybe cost me $1. The battery in is pretty corroded. This Dutch Bros, I believe was $15 or so. This one was a little bit better, the Starbucks. Gotta look it up again, but if I got $20 for it, I'll be happy. Now this guy is the winner of the bunch. This isn't quite as good as I thought it was, but it's a cool piece. It's numbered, brand new. Obviously, it goes for a lot more. There's someone selling one for $75, another one for $100. I'm gonna list mine around $50. It has some scuffs and a little bit of damage here, but I'll take an offer of $30 or so if you're interested. So $124 invested in everything today. If I'm able to sell these 3 pairs of shoes, I should be able to make my money back right there alone, and then everything else is profit, which is amazing. That's why the bins are so great. I suggest everybody go to the bins and source if you're able to. All in all, I should be able to make about $900 in profit. Take away $124 that I invested into it. $786 profit. We can dive a little bit deeper. If we take away about $118, that's about 15% for eBay fees. That'll leave us with $668. And then from that $668, if you take off 25% for taxes, that'll leave you with $501. $501. $501. Obviously, I haven't listed everything yet. I haven't listed anything yet, so I have not made that money yet. But I was thrifting, 8, 9, 10, thrifting for 2.5 hours today. I had to run some other errands and just came home and sorted everything. So that's pretty good considering the 8-hour shift at work. I make about $280 a day. I would really like to do this full time. Not only this, have a couple other things in the works as well. But to be able to have a couple, I guess they wouldn't be side hustles if that's all I do. A couple different streams of income that I can work on. That would be great. That's my goal. So I'm trying to build this up a little bit. So I'm trying to stay on listing every day, burning through all my inventory, making sure I'm if I buy something that's bad, most of the time I make myself list it just to kind of teach myself a lesson, so that way when I go thrifting I make better choices. That's not always the case. I do end up just throwing stuff away, but sometimes that's where my mindset's at. So seeing this, if I were, so I took 2.5 hours of thrifting. If I took the other 5.5 hours enlisted, at this time I don't have 5.5 hours enlisted for the rest of the night. Then I wonder how much of this I can burn through. I wonder if I can list $280 worth of items every day. That seems doable. Depends on what you source, obviously. But it's definitely hard. I have a good job, and I keep being able to move up, fall forward, and then I just got another decent raise, so it's hard to just walk away from that. Got a big family, got a lot of kids I gotta take care of. We just moved into a house, and our old house is in the process of selling, and we went from $1,100 mortgage to a $5,000 mortgage. So that's rough. You know, until we can refinance that, it's gonna be a little rough. But yeah, I definitely would like to be able to have my own schedule, be able to make my own schedule. If I did this full time, I'd probably only thrift a couple days a week and be able to get so much stuff. And in between those other days, I'd make videos and burn through all the listings and just list all day, things like that. And again, have a couple other things I want to get in rotation to make some money as well. But let me know, what do you think the coolest thing is that I found today? Where do you do your sourcing at? I just can't go. It's hard to go anywhere else with the bins. Garage sales, you can get better deals. That's the only other place you can get better deals. I don't like talking to people. I'm an introvert. I don't want to deal with people. But the coolest thing I found today, or not, I didn't find it, I guess. The coolest thing I got today was this. This is my home sleep test. I know I have sleep apnea, but this is going to prove it, so I can finally get a CPAP or something and be able to sleep, be able to breathe right. Oh, it's going to be amazing. So, went to the doctor's today and picked this up. I got to hook it up to myself tonight. All that fun stuff. It's a lot better than going and staying at the hospital or wherever they do their sleep studies. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. But appreciate you watching. Like, comment, subscribe. God bless. Peace.